Hey everyone, in this video we are going to be resizing data stores. First one we're going to do is VMFS2. I'm going to right click on this and we'll see that there is the option to increase the data store capacity. I'll select that. We're going to choose LUN2, which is the one that is already being consumed by this data store. But we set it up earlier that it was only consuming 70%. And when the screen comes up, we're going to increase that to use 100%. All right, so this is back. I'm going to modify the configuration to use free space. I'm going to increase the size by the maximum amount that we have available and finish. And then once that is done, the LUN will be resized to its maximum size. It's now complete. We look at the summary, it's now a shade under 10 gigabytes. So basically we lose the overhead of 1.41 gigabytes. And also delete data stores. I'm going to remove VMFS3. Just right click on that. And we'll see that there is an option to unmount. There's also option down lower to delete the data store. If we unmount, then the data store will not be accessible, but none of the files will be deleted. In our case, we actually want to delete, so I'll select yes and let that delete. You cannot have any running VMs on a data store if you're going to delete it, which of course makes sense because otherwise files will be locked. Next thing we're going to do is make VMFS2 data store larger. The way that we're going to do that is by adding another extent. A couple different ways to go about that, but I'll just take the same as last time. I'll right click on the data store, say that we want to increase the data store capacity. System will scan to find out what extents are available for us to work with that. LUN3 is now back with us. This was made available because we deleted the VMFS2 or 3 data store. I'm going to select this and say next. We are now going to be creating a data store from 2 different extents or 2 different LUNs. I'm just going to consume the entire data store or the entire LUN. So use all available partitions. We'll size it out to 10 gigabytes. Next and finish. And once this is done, what we will see is that VMFS2 is now going to be 20 gigabytes in size instead of 10. Because we've added that second 10 gigabyte LUN onto it. And we can see here that we're at 19.5, so we lose a little bit due to overhead. That is resizing data stores. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and we'll see you next time.